Are we live or not? I'm not even sure. So man, we're doing a live stream out there. And you seem to be struggling with the internet connectivity. Even here I see that the connectivity, I don't know, playback speed, quality, advanced. Where the connectivity is beta. Yeah. So outside, man, I wanted to do some amazing things outside, but the internet is not really working. Let me see if I'm audible. Don't tell me that already the live stream is am I audible? The connectivity is beta. Yeah. So outside, man, I wanted to do some I'm audible. Yeah, outside I wanted to do, man, I wanted to show you guys more, especially what happens here. So for me, I just live in a small place. I would say a small town. For now, where I am, it is a small town in Kenya. It's not a city, but usually there's a lot of party and stuff happening this side. So there's usually two sides. There's a side which I was to. It is closer. We call it town, yeah. Then there's the lakeside. So if you go to the lakeside, there's a lot of stuff happening in the lakeside. But the lakeside, I mean, I could not get to go there now. But I was just going to the town side and the internet was bad. Hey Yoni, how are you doing, bro? How are you doing, Yoni? Yoni, by the way, how are you doing? I saw my friend in Australia celebrated his Happy New Year like about 2 hours ago, not 2 hours, about 8 hours ago. What is the time where you are, Yoni? Yeah, what is the time where you are? What is the time where you are? So today I'm using this mic. It's not really a microphone, but I'm using a camera, a different camera, and I'm at a different location. Let me hide this one. I don't want this color here. So basically, I wanted this one to be like this. You see this one? Then I told the guy that make this one for me to be like this, and they make this ones. And I don't like the color, especially on the camera. You know, saying that I got in to go in. I got to go. Oh, you have to go in 20 minutes or so. It's okay. It's okay. You're still working late at night right now. I thought during holiday maybe you're taking a break. You're sleeping. You're still working late at night. It is like so late where you are, man. You're saying that 7 a.m. 7 a.m. 7 a.m. 2026. So you guys, you're like, you've celebrated, you've already enjoyed like 8 hours of 2026. Not 8 hours, about 7 hours. 7 hours of 2026. Crazy. How is 2026, baby? That side, you going to bed or you going to work? Right now, I think you should go to bed, man. Although the way you told me, it's like you usually don't take a rest, yeah? Are you like Australian, or are you someone who like migrated to Australia, or you are like born and raised in Australia? Yeah, are you born and raised in Australia? And by the way, I was watching. I came back and I saw this stream that Aisha Speed is doing. He's doing a live stream in South Africa. Yeah, for me, I'd gone to town. I wanted to see what is happening that side, but my internet was like sluggish. But right now it's beta. Yo, Yoni, what do you? Are you going to work? Are you still working till late right now, or you're enjoying the holiday? You're still working till late, like right now. You should enjoy the holiday, man. Today, or your holiday, you're going to go after this. Like you're going to go after what? New Year's Eve live stream. New Year's live stream was this stream was slow. My internet was like, not today, my brother. But now it's okay because Yoni, what are you still around? Say that now I'm a bit sick, lol. I work for the day now. Native Australia, but like quota cast. Oh, you're native Aussie. Oh, nice. Oh, you say, but you're not quota cast, not full blood, but native. Oh. I did not know that, baby. I know you guys. What did I want to ask? Like, what did I want to ask? There's a question I've always wanted to ask someone who is a native Australian, but I'm forgetting. I think I'll try to remember. But you're saying that you are like, you're half blood. Yeah, I have some questions that I usually want to ask, but I'll ask you maybe some other time, or some other time, when maybe next time when I do a live stream. But how is Australia by the way, like for now, like for this new year? Or how has 2025 been for you as an Australian? I saw there was some sort of mass shooting, which was like 2 weeks ago. Was it 2 or how many weeks ago? Yeah, it wasn't cool by the sad situation, but no, I think, yeah, it was a such situation, but I hope things are okay now. Did it happen where you are? Which city do you work in? Do you like work in Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane? There's another one called Bris. I know more of Melbourne and Sydney because a lot of guys have worked for, I mean, most of my classmates who went to migrated to Australia, they stay in either Melbourne or Sydney. Which one do you stay by there for you? The city that is before you go away. Yo, Travman, how are you doing, bro? Travman, today I was out, man. I was out doing a live stream and my internet said, no. When I went, there's a place I'd gone, the internet that side looks like it's not good. But this place where I am, I use fiber, so fiber is different. That side I was using cellular internet. Is it called cellular data or cellular internet? Yeah, sometimes it has some issues, but when I use normal internet, I know that things are going to be okay. I mean fiber. You're saying that no, I'm a bit sick, lol. I work for the day now. I don't know, dread white fella with oh, I see. I see. Like, if you do, how do they call them? Like the genetics things that they do for people in the US who do them. Like for you, if you do such, like your blood is Aboriginal, but now you're white. Does it mean like your mother, either your mother like was an Aboriginal, or like what is the story, or your great grandfather, stuff like that? But I usually see Aboriginals, but they look amazing. There's a time I used to wish that man, I could. That's just a wish of mine. Maybe let me try to save up money. I'll come and try and do it. But I usually like the story of the Aboriginal. Then there's some other guys from India. I don't know if you've seen them. There's a group of black people. There's some guys in India. They're not really associated with Africans. Like their blood is a little bit different from us Africans, but again they have the black skin. Then there's or the chocolate skin. This is chocolate, not black. Then there's these other ones. I saw them, like, I think, is it New Zealand? The guys from New Zealand. Which other place? There's another country I'd seen. I'm like, man, I should one day try and visit such people, but I guess in the future. Happy New Year, Travman. It is 2026 this side. This is almost we are 51 minutes into 2026. For Yoni is like for Yoni is like almost almost a half a day into 2026, but half a day for him is half a day into 2026. Yoni has already gone half a day into 2026. But for you, Travman, what is the time right now? There's someone, the first person who came, who was in the chat from the US was Metatron. Yeah, Network Metatron. That was the previous live stream, and he told me that his side, like right now, I think it's 2:51 p.m. where he is. Then Stargate came, and Stargate where she is, it is 4:52 p.m. So what is your time, Travman, where you are? Your side, what is the time right now? You say that your grandparents. Oh, I see. So it comes from your grandparents. I see. But it's, yeah, aboriginals, they're like, I usually find them to be very interesting people. Their culture, like, it is just amazing. And I think how they have been able to preserve like a lot of things. Yeah, a lot of their culture and stuff. Maybe one day I'll try to meet one. Your mother's side, I see. My grandparents, are your grandparents still alive by day, or they have already like gone, or are they still alive? Mine they already went. Are your grandparents still alive? But how do you feel about 2026, Yoni? Do you have hopes for 2026? Do you feel excited for 2026? Travman, you're saying it's 3:53 p.m. or still early. For you, you have like 6 hours. You have like 9 hours. 9 hours to go. Not 9 hours. You have like 7 hours. 7 hours to go. You see, and your mother passed as well, man. So sorry, man. How old were you when you lost your mom? How old were you? How old were you when you lost your mom? I think when it comes to when it comes to losing a loved one, it can really mess you up. I don't know how old you are. Maybe how old were you when you lost your parents? Because for me, I usually have this problem. I don't know if it is a problem or not, but yesterday I was speaking to one of my friends. So there's this friend of mine. He lost his friend, and it is like, it was yesterday that he got the news that the friend passed, and it is like it just messed his entire day. Like, he was crying, was doing all these sort of things. And for me, the way I was asking him, like, so, like, after this happens, like, what is the plan? Like, what is the plan, or what is happening? What are you guys planning so far about this? And he got so mad at me that I was insensitive. But sometimes, for me, I'm usually insensitive about such things when someone dies. But for me, it's because I lost a parent, I think when I was 12. Was it 12? I think I was 12 or 13. Yeah, we had one parent, and it did something called breast cancer. Then they passed. Then from that point, like, for me, I've never been, when it comes to when someone passes, I don't feel that, like, I don't feel like I used to feel before that moment. Before that moment, I could feel so sad, like it just damages my day and all that. But I don't know, right now I just feel like it is a normal thing. It is something that we are all going to go through. There's no way that you can able to escape it. You say that at age 30, or that wasn't long ago. That wasn't long ago, but I'm so sorry, man. I know how it hurts, especially if it is a close family member. Like, you feel a lot of pain, and there's nothing that can, usually if it's a close family member, there's nothing that can be able to like fix you or replace that pain, or make you to forget that pain. It will always like stick with you forever sometimes. Yeah, but it is life. Anyways, life, it is like that. Sometimes in life we're just passing by. We don't have control over it really. When it comes to living and dying, man, you don't have a choice. But I'm sorry, so sorry, man. But I'm happy, if your mom was never born, then we could have never seen you, Oni. But because your mom was born, we came to see you. So, as much as she passed, yeah, glad I came to meet you, man. But it is life. Sometimes it is life. There's nothing we can do about it. But we have to live on. Yeah. Strawman is saying, yep. Strawman, have you lost someone close as well? Have you lost someone close? But I think losing someone close damages you a lot. I don't know. For me personally, I think so. I think it damaged me in a way that how I handle such cases, not the same like how I used to before. Yeah. Like I got to a point where I feel like there's a point like I gave up totally, and I was like, that is just life. Like no matter what you do in life, at the end of the day, you're going to go. Like there's nothing that. But I think over time I've changed my mindset a little bit. Yeah. But it is part of life. You say that you've lost friends that I went to school with, and my family, to high school with, and my family members, my grandpa and grandma, my cousin. Wow, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. And another thing I've realized also, like as we grow older, like as you grow older, you continue losing people. It's not like when you are young, like everyone was around. And there's this thing I remember when I was young, like you always, like in your mind, you always believe that these people who are close to you, they're going to live forever. There's no point where you feel like maybe something might happen to them. You always believe that they're going to live forever, but as you grow older, I think reality starts kicking in and you lose people along the way. But sometimes it's just part of life, so it's part of life. Or how the creator, is it the creator or the architect or whoever, or how life is. But there's also something also which I'd seen, I don't know where I saw this. Where did I saw this? There's a place where I saw which was talking more about life, how life is, and they were saying that basically the way life is it's more like we're just created to procreate. Like the way life is in such a way that I don't know if it's life or biology, but it is such a way that it creates you to just procreate. Like when you get into a years where you are like younger, you can have kids and you can do a lot of stuff. You find that your body is strong, you're very strong, you feel nice, like everything about you is feeling nice. So it's like life is building you for that stage that you can be able to procreate. Then after that stage, now it's more like everything starts disintegrating. I guess it's just life. Like we don't have control over that. But of course there are people who are trying to study, like that guy who's trying to come up with a way that he can be able to live forever. I don't know if you guys have seen him or not, but he's a popular person from the US. Yeah, I think you've seen him. Yoni saying that, well said. I'm Christian, so I think this is all knowing things. Oh, like you're saying, like it's more like about the creator who created us, the way God made us to be. Yeah, by the way, yeah, it's like that, as you say. I think the way God made us to be. But basically, if you think about it, like whoever made us, like God, as you say, or if we just came from like Darwin's theories, like we evolved, evolution and all that. Basically, if you think about it, it's just like we were just built to make sure that our species doesn't go away, doesn't die. So you're built, like your body and entire being is majorly built to procreate. And once you go past that stage, it's like the body or the cells, like it's like everything, like the cells and how your body works, they don't really care more about you living anymore, and stuff starts disintegrating slowly. I don't know, but usually that's how I think about it. I mean, when you look, if you look beyond just humans, try to look at even other species, like they just live for procreation. After that, you start going away. I'm not saying that you should not have like more to life. There's more to live for. There's a lot of
My
stuff.
work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track of all my tasks. I start my brain dumping everything I need to get.
I mean, there's more to live for. There's a lot of stuff to do. What do you think about the guys who are trying to, like that guy? What is the name of that guy? Let me Google him. Unfortunately today I can't share the screen. But let me Google. That guy is trying to develop a way that you can be able to live forever. What is the name of that guy? Science to live, but science to live forever. But what are your plans for 2026, Yoni? Andy Trautman. What are your plans to live forever? Not to live forever. What are your plans for 2026? What are your plans for 2026? What are your plans for 2026? I think I Google billionaire experimenting. You're saying quantum biology tech. Basically, I think if you do quantum, you're saying that quantum biology tech, basically I think usually the way I think about it is maybe we need to find a way that you can be able to cheat the body. Maybe you cheat the body in a way that the body always believes that you still need to procreate or stuff, so that stage of cell, there's usually, when you're doing biology, I think we used to be told that there's a stage where you get to a situation where the number of cells dying, they are more than the number of cells, which the number of new cells being created. So that's why your skin starts, like, that's how you start seeing the changes with aging. So if, as you say, if you can be able to use such a tech like quantum biology tech to make sure that the cells, like the new cells, the number of cells being born are always, like, they continue being way more than the number of cells that are dying, I think that way it might work. But I don't know, for me, I'm just rounding out, man. I'm just saying stuff. And again, if you look at animals that live longer, like there's usually this type of animals that I know they study on when it comes to living for a long time, that the way they live is most of the times they are more of hibernation. It's not like it is living continuous. Animals that tend to fly a lot, like consider like a fly, which moves a lot, you find that they have a very short lifespan, which are more active. Then some animals that hibernate more, like crocodiles, for instance, you can find that they live long, or they move slowly. They don't really do stuff that fast, like tortoise. Is it turtles or tortoise that does stuff slowly? You find that they live for longer. I don't know what I'm even talking about. So there's a guy called Brian Johnson. He's the guy who's experimenting on being able to live forever. So he says that billionaire experimenting to live forever. Brian Johnson, a tech entrepreneur and billionaire, is known for his extreme anti-aging practices aimed at living forever. He has spent millions on life extension system called Blueprint. It includes routines or treatment to reverse aging. Began after he sold his payment processing company. Is Netflix documentary Don't Die? No. Have you ever guys seen the guy? Do you think that is aging, or if doctors keep treating aging like a cure, we will come up with something good? It's just a matter of time. I think by this, it's just a matter of time. My plans for 2026 to clean my storage unit and save $60 a month. But that's a lot of money. $60 like 10,000. That's a lot of money. So you need to clean out your storage. Like your storage has a lot of stuff. Then if you save $60 per month, that is in 12 months, it will be 60, 12, 120 times 60, $720. $720, almost 1,000. And Yoni is agreeing with you by the, like, as you put it, that if doctors keep treating aging like a cure, we will come up with a. So the problem is today I'm using a different app to do the live stream, so there's no way I can put comments on the screen. If doctors keep treating aging like a cure, and Yoni is agreeing with you, I think so. Like the way this billionaire guy is experimenting on it, I think if he continues, they will find a way. But what I know is the scientists who are trying to research on that, and you're right. I think we need to treat it like a disease or something. No plans. I try to go with the flow. 2026, I hope to build a metaverse. You want to build a metaverse? You're only saying that you'll go with the flow in 2026. You saying that you want to build. No, someone sent me for me a deep message. You're saying that you want to build a metaverse. By the way, what happened to the metaverse? That I remember, I think somewhere in 2018, 2019, around 2020, the way this guy of Facebook, I mean, the way they were promoting the metaverse, it seemed like to be the future of really like everything. Like everything's going to happen in the metaverse. But I don't know what happened, because suddenly we're talking about AI. And if you think about AI, I think it can make things to be more interesting in the metaverse, but it never came to happen. But I think you have a good plan for 2026, especially when it comes to building a metaverse, and going with the flow is perfect. Even for me, I think I'm just going to go with the flow. I'm just going to go with the flow as well. Say that you're going to build a metaverse that is Mapbox based. Let me see. Navigation, search and data off. It is for, I see Mapbox based is, Mapbox says that it deals with is a powerful location platform that lets you integrate interactive maps, navigation and geospatial data into web or mobile applications. You can use it to create custom map styles, add search and routing, and visualize real-time data. I did not know what Mapbox is by the way, so I had to Google. I had to go and check it out. But you see, you all have the good plans for 2026. I think for me, I also should come up with a resolution for 2026 so that I know where I'm going. I'll connect this one so that I know where I'm going. And you say that once someone clicks on your location, they gate game like well. I'm trying to connect the charge. Please tell me you charge. If they click on a location, they get game like well. But I was wearing this because I was using it outside. Sorry. So I want to plug it in so that I won't run out of battery. You say that you click on my location, then game like world. I think that's interesting, baby. I can't think of metaverse had a very big, like, it still has a big part in the future. Maybe just a development story, but it looks like it still has a lot to go. The metaverse. But Ravman, like, your store is full of stuff, like full of stuff that you want to give away, or like your storage unit, that is, I think we call it a store, like it is full of stuff that you want to get rid of, or you're going to give them away. I hope I did not lose. Oh, I'm okay. But 2025 has been good, I think, so far. I know there's a lot of stuff which, again, haven't happened. Like Maxwell Chikumbuso, we are waiting for him to come through on some of the things that he said, but he never did. And again, I think there's a lot which has happened in 2026. There's still people who are saying that they're still experimenting on their stuff. I saw Identity ID a few days ago. He was commenting and asking on what really happened with Maxwell. Like, will we ever see Maxwell stuff or not? So yeah, that was 2026. A lot of stuff happened, but let me get rid of this one from here. It does this one. So yeah, I don't know. There's a girl, Lloyd also said that he was working on his tech. He told me that he was going to build it, but 2025 has come to an end, still not yet. There's a lot of stuff which we haven't seen so far. What do you think about 2025 so far, in terms of people like Maxwell? Were they lying to us, or what was going on? Yoni, are you still around? You want to go away now? You say that you're going to bed. You're going to sleep. You say that you're going to sleep. How was Yoni, before you go? How was 2025 for you? If you compare 2025 to 2024, do you see any difference, or they're just the same? Yoni man. Are you still around, Robman? I think Yoni went away. Am I even audible for real? Am I even audible, or I am? Or you think supply and demand? So basically you believe that maybe he might have the product, but now he doesn't have the material to build it, or like he's lacking the material to build something. That's why he's delaying. I don't know. The guy has been quiet, man. I think, but for Maxwell, he does something like that. Like he came with the TV, he went away. He came with a tech, I don't know, generator, he went away. Then now he came with for vehicles, and he went away again. I think the guy doesn't have anything, but that is my personal opinion. I think it doesn't have. I think he just talks about stuff and which are not really true, but I don't know. I might be wrong, or I might be right. You're saying that I believe Maxwell's tech will benefit from MOSFET technology upgrades in material science, with the MOSFET switching to terahertz. But terahertz, is there a material that can switch to terahertz? Let me see. Is there a material? Switch MOSFET. MOSFET 2 terahertz. Including a review. Oh, by examining out, oh, I see materials do exist. I see. So they say that development of metamaterials has traversed the electromagnetic spectrum up to terahertz and infrared frequencies, but does not yet include the visible light spectrum. This is because, for example, it is easier to build a structure with larger fundamental elements that can control microwaves. The fundamental elements for terahertz and infrared frequencies have been progressively scaled to smaller size. In future, visible light will require elements to be scaled. There's a lot of stuff about that. Here we demonstrate an ultra fast field of effect. So I see it's possible. It is possible. It is possible. But I don't know about Maxwell. You know about Maxwell, the guy has just been silent. Like he never promised us anything. Or like he never promised people anything when he did promise a lot of stuff. So, but I see your point. I say that theoretically graphene MOSFET switching can get to terahertz, especially when using the electron speed spin through this next stand of material. But for you, for you at Traman, you have this amazing knowledge about a lot of this stuff that sometimes I'm like, you know a lot, man. And maybe such people should be working with you. People like Lloyd, you know. I think they should contact you and work with you. Like you can be able to offer them a lot of help or a lot of assistance. But like you said, maybe the biggest issue will be getting the materials now. Because some of these materials that you talk about, they are very expensive. And it is like some texts which are not really available at the moment. But I think the interesting stuff. Interesting. I don't know how to use more. I hear a lot of fireworks outside. It's like people are still enjoying. For me, I came quick because the internet wasn't working. Bana William, you. Today I've gotten a lot of Happy New Year. We've gotten a lot of Happy New Year messages from people I haven't talked to the entire year. So tomorrow I think we're supposed to go do hiking again. I don't know if the stream will work. My internet, please. I wish I carried my router around. Yep. So you see, Traman, like I think if you work with guys like Lloyd, especially Lloyd, you will help him a lot. But now Lloyd is available on WhatsApp. I know for you say that you don't use WhatsApp because it's where people come to do what when they want to scam. When people want to do spam calls and all that, they use WhatsApp. Quick app for live streams. But yeah, I think you guys could have worked out well, because for him he says that he's still working on the solar thing. I know the issue with the solar thing that Lloyd is working on, biggest issue was how to increase amps or current, because they are able to increase voltage, but the current that you get from it is very small, like 0.00 something. So that one again, it makes the power. Now if you do calculation for power in, because power is voltage times current and power out, you find that you're getting little power out than what you're putting in. What you're getting out is voltage, but when you do the power in versus power out, you realize that it's not really making sense. But yeah, doesn't make sense. But I hope things will get better in the future. Such materials will become cheaper, then people can be able to do way more. But maybe in the future. Right now, I don't know if Lloyd will be able to do what he wants to do. He said that he will look for some Chinese guys to help me with manufacturing. I don't know how far that went, but I think soon I'll get him to do a live stream. Let me check it out. The only problems right now, I can't show on my screen. This is 22 September. You think that as for your stainless steel anodes, how can I share this? Let me see if I can share it this way. Or it will be confusing. Is it really even visible? I don't if it's visible, but saying that as for your stainless steel, I think this was AI answering you, right? Let me try to zoom in. Trollman's post. There we have it. Hello. If you're here, want to say hi, feel free to say hi. I see that we have a few people around. Feel free to say hi. I just want to read Trollman's post here. See the few people here, again they're gone. So as for your stainless steel anodes and cathodes for electrolysis, I will definitely optimize them with a lesser etching process for a super hydrophilic surface to generate. That's hydro on demand. And last, a new burning hydrogen or HCO is in a piston chamber causes pitting of the material. So this AI is explaining to you how you can be able to do this. The process called hydrogenation at the top of the bottom of piston chamber. So you can only get so many miles of runtime out of the engine until you have to replace the piston and the cover, or otherwise known as the valve train. And the only two ways that I know to get around that is a number one rotary engine, or otherwise known as liquid piston. Now combustion chambers has fluid dynamics, so it can cause pitting the material and combustion chamber. This is AI that came up with this solution. Have you ever considered Trollman, this is for you. Like, have you ever considered like maybe writing like some sort of a book or stuff about this stuff? And by the way, I have a mole on one of my walls. I think it's visible. So have you ever considered like maybe coming up with a book about like all this stuff? Yeah, you know you can write a book about this stuff. I don't know. Have you ever considered such a thing? Maybe about a book like how you can be able to fix this. Because I think AI gives you some amazing stuff. Like how you say you think it's pretty amazing how you can come up with concepts to fix the issue in free energy devices such as, man, that's why I think maybe you should be writing this such stuff down and share with people, especially with guys who are working on some of this stuff. The only thing maybe might be the cost. Oh, I see. I understand now. Like you thought about how you can be able to do this. Sorry. What am I pointing at? Like you thought about how you can be able to do this, then you went to AI, and AI now give you like the best way to do this. I think it's quite amazing how you make use of AI, and I feel like that's just my own opinion. Like if I compare to stuff that you show, I think they have way material like it's way more material compared to what Lloyd was showing back then in one of the books that he was coming up with. So I feel like if you can put up such stuff together and sell it like a book, I think it would be amazing. Not even sell it, or just share to people, especially those working in such things. I think it can be interesting. It can be interesting. We are lost again. It can be interesting. But yeah, it's 2026. A lot of stuff happening. A lot of stuff happening. I'm not even logged into the secret infinite energy with water. The last time, like I said, that we tried to do, man, it was a flop. The other one that I tried to do, it was a flop, but for me, where I had fun because there was a lot of people, there was a lot of shouting, there was some fireworks, there was crazy stuff. So now we're in 2026. Man, I think I have to reach out to people who still have to pay me some dates. We start a new year fresh, man. You're saying that, yeah, you came up with concepts, then AI. It's like, yeah, I think it's like also what I usually see what Lloyd does. Well, like you run AI like through some stuff, then you ask it. The only problem though is it depends with how you ask it. You remember there's a guy, I think they say that he had committed suicide. That's the only thing that I know, or problem that I know comes with AI. Like you're supposed to ask it in such a way, like if you ask it in such a way, again it's just going to agree with you, unless you, yeah, it just agrees with you. Let me copy this one and ask it a simple thing whether this is possible or not. Let me see. I'm gonna run it through Gemini. So for me, I usually use Gemini. I use thinking. Then I paste it. Hello Gemini, what do you think about this? Is this possible or not? Yes, you're saying that's about the type of information that you feed it. Yeah, I saw an article that sometimes AI gets to a point where it just agrees with you. So, but against the way that you feed the information to it, like as you put it. See that I ask you to go through the, but I know usually it will check the video links as well. Although for me, I'm asking it the wrong way. I just say, is this possible or not? Let me wait and see how it says. It is saying that it is thinking, but I see that it's going through the videos. So this is what Gemini says. I hope it is visible. Let me see. Is it really visible? Readable. Should I zoom more? I think it is visible. I can zoom more. So Gemini is saying that to determine whether the processes you've described is possible, it is helpful to break it down into its individual components. Your proposal is a fascinating mix of legitimate cutting-edge material science and speculative pseudoscience claims often associated with over-unity energy theories. Wait, let me zoom in more. That's too much. So optimizing electrolysis with laser etching. Is it possible? Yes. The science behind using laser etching to create crystal can create micro and nano structures that change how liquid interacts with metal. In electrolysis, a super hydrophilic surface on a stainless steel anode or cathode can significantly improve efficiency. It allows the electrolyte to stay in constant contact with the electrode and helps hydrogen oxygen gas bubbles detach more quickly. This reduces the bubbles. Okay, saying that is possible. The HH plus compound, the HH plus compound and infinite energy, is it possible? No. According to physics, the video you reference regarding infinite energy and the HH plus compound claims to reduce the, is it hydrogen what is HH plus? To reduce the energy needed for electrolysis by 98%. The conflict, this violates the first and second law of thermodynamics. Splitting water into hydrogen and oxygen requires a specific amount of energy, enthalpy of formation, while catalysts like you mentioned can make the process more efficient. They cannot reduce the energy requirement below the physical limit of the chemical bonds themselves. Generating more power than the system consumes is a hallmark of over-unity free energy scams. Engine pitting and hydrogenation. Is it possible? Yes. Saying that it's possible, but with the caveats. You are correct that burning hydrogen in a piston engine can cause damage, though the terminology is slightly different. Hydrogen, it explains that the nano-reinforced hard coating process, is it possible? Partially, but physically inconsistent. You have combined several high-tech processes that don't traditionally work together in the way described. So then it explains that. But now for most people, so basically this table shows you what is possible. So lesser H electrodes say that is possible. HH plus over unity energy not possible. Hydrogen pitting wire possible. Then coating on pistons in compatible temperature not possible. Conclusion. So but basically I think it's like you said, I think it depends with how you ask it. So you could definitely improve your electrolysis efficiency using the laser. I think like you said, it will depend with how you ask it. So maybe for me, I'm not formatting the question the right way. I'm not formatting the question the right way. Maybe I need to put it on a better way. I'll say that you have a different link. You have a different link to fit for the reinforcement. So I think if you put it that way, like you see, yeah, like you see, for me, I haven't really like, and even maybe the way I formatted my question wasn't like the right way, because for me I just did ask like if it's possible, but what I know is it will go through the entire video. Usually Gemini watches the video that you put in, so maybe the only way it might fail is like for you, maybe you have a certain question, it has to consider certain question on certain video, but you see here it puts all the videos here. Like Gemini, the way it works is it usually goes through the entire video. If you don't want to, for instance, if you have a YouTube video you don't want to go through, you can always put a link here and ask like explain what is happening in the video, then it will tell you detail by detail what this and that is happening. Here's Scamchan. So basically it's about how you feed the information to it. I think if I'm beating you right, but for me, for this one, I did just ask whether this is possible or not. Yeah, because there's a time I also saw something that Lloyd was posting, then I did just ask, is it possible or not? And then it will try to explain, and basically it is also explaining on what actually exists as of now. You Stargate, you're back. Let's Scamchan now doing Scamchan. Today we have Stargate. If you remember Stargate, I was in a live stream at Stargate some time back, and my internet, man, went crazy. So Stargate, I'm using a different app. There's an app which comes with the camera that I use, and unfortunately for that app, whenever the internet, like once the internet starts playing its games, then it will disconnect automatically. So that's what it did when I was trying to look for a place with better internet. But how are you doing? I was trying to show how are you doing? Is Scamchan, how are you doing? How are you doing, man? I'd forgotten Scamchan to send the link. I did send the link to that other channel today. Man, that other channel is even so small. Yeah, but how are you doing? I also saw your channel Scamchan, the one called Scamwa. Still young, no progress at all. Stargate, you haven't been doing, I said that Stargate, you haven't been doing live streams for a while. You say that it's much better. This one is different. This one I'm using a different connectivity. This one is better. This one is usually, let me check the speed. This one is different. Like I said, this one is fiber. The other one I was using, why are you disturbing me? The other one I was using at, this one is like this, yeah. This one is faster. Then this one is what is important when you're doing a live stream, the upload. So this one is fiber, it's different. But the other one, it was data, the one for data, which usually lasts for minutes. So I bought one for 4.5 hours. So that one is like, it was to run until 5 AM, or I don't know, maybe 5 AM. But yeah, it wasn't okay. I think many people, when I was getting to sports where there are lots of people, it was acting that way. I don't know why. But this one is better. Start adding. You think that you work a lot. Oh, I understand. I thought right now it's like holiday, so you're not working. You say that you do, is it therapy? Let me return it here. I was trying to show something scam. You want me to open that link? Let me see. Let me see the link that Traman just shared. You say that you work a lot. I thought right now it's like holiday, so you are resting. Scamchen is saying that she's going to try to start editing content. Yeah, I did check it out, baby. If you start posting on it, start viewing. I've also missed some of your videos, so I'll be checking them. You're not resting right now, Stargate. Like today, are you working today? But I was told, like, you need the guy from Australia, although he's gone. He told me that working on, let me put this on here. He told me that working on Christmas Day, you earn a lot of money. Non-reinforcement for metal parts that break or bend often. So this is a different link. So basically, Traman, what, like, how do you want me to format? I say that, what do you put it like, what do you think about the above if I put this one? I don't know. Hey, ID, how are you doing? ID, you were supposed to do a live stream. You never told me the date, man. But let me know which date is okay, then we will do it. But Happy New Year to you. For you ID, you're not yet to the new year. Even Stargate said that she still has 8 hours. I think now is 7 hours. For Draftman, he has like 6 hours now. I think 6 hours to go. Let you wide awake and all your clients are drinking right now. They're having fun. Oh, by the way, with your work right now, I think you have a lot of clients. It's more like right now you have a lot of clients. Drama, now do you want me to put this on? Let me do this again. Idea is your new year, by the way. How is your... There's this stuff about Trauma that he shared. I don't know. How do you want me to put this one in? You say that non-reinforcement for metal parts that break. Which one was I using this one? How do you want me to ask it? Like, can I ask it like, what do you think about this? Did you making music? Just go down with another song, so I release next year. You're going to release another music next year? Next year is already here, man. We're already next year. You mean 2027? You mean 2027? What do you mean? Yeah, but the Trauma love this stuff. So there's one that I'd asked Gemini, and there's some stuff that Gemini was agreeing with, and some stuff it wasn't here. But he said that he has some different calculations, so I don't know how he wants me to put it, so that maybe Gemini sees it. But yeah, but Scamchen, you're saying that you're working on new music, you're going to post today. Stargate, I think Identity can see you. Maybe he said that he's making music, and you know, ID loves music. So basically, I don't know how Trauma wants me to put this. What do you think of the above? Can you now first fact check? Can you now fact check? Can you now fact check the above using these calculations? I don't think that there's a way that ID can fail to see your stuff. I think it says that it just got in. Scamchen, I said that you're working on music that you're going to release next year. it is today. And then Scamchan, the other thing that you talked about, man, it's going to come. I'm planning to do it on third. I got there's a guy who I have a microphone and stuff. So Scamchan will begin doing it soon, man. There's just a person who I worked for and he delayed money pay me, so but I'm subbing soon, then we begin doing it. So we want to try to create music with Scamchan on Suno Pro, and I'm planning to sub on it soon. Then we see how it works. If it sounds good, I know now it sounds good. So I'm trying to run a question which for I brought the new year in with Chris. I didn't even. Oh, by the way, you are here during the let me see. This is a mix of verified material science. So the fact check. This is for 12 months. So I'm just looking for final verdict. Possible. So using alone for strengthening, that's possible. Mixing with graphite DNA, not possible. I think I'll read this one extensive. First of all, like what Stargate is saying. Yeah, Stargate was here when we were celebrating the new year. I think she missed it a little bit. She came when we had already done. Let me see if I can get it. But the place that I went to, it wasn't. I mean, my internet was like the worst of the worst. But the guys were celebrating, and it was very dark where I was. But she came like 15 minutes later. Then we had network Metatron. We had a few people around. So, but she came like 15 minutes late. But it was amazing anyways. So, but the internet was like the worst of the worst. It's not even visible, man. That place, when I got to a place where there was more people, the internet was like the worst. And also it was very dark outside, but there was a lot of people. And then there were some guys who came to say hi to the camera, but I was scared, thinking that they want to run away the camera because they were very drunk, and sometimes I'm not a fan of drunk people. And yes, I usually have ads. I was trying to see something, then it came to blue screen. I think I'll fix it later. You saying that I'm making money for you? No way. Basically, I usually just switch them on, but it's not like a lot of money. This place was like dark. I don't know, it was dark. Internet, bad internet. You think that am I powering the TV with a Maxwell device? No, not a Maxwell device. I'm using electricity. Maxwell device doesn't work. In terms of ads, the ads they come, but they are very like you don't get a lot from them. That is, especially when it comes to the live stream, and for this channel. Unless if you have like, if the guy you're talking about has like 50 people watching, then it makes sense. But if you have like one or two or three people watching, it doesn't even come to 10. It doesn't even add up to $1. I think it's less than 50 cents. It's usually less than 50 cents. Or let me show you. I don't know if I can show you in. That is for this channel. Let me see. Am I on this channel? I was just trying to show something about Trapman. Lloyd, identity and Lloyd. But Lloyd, I don't know what happened to Lloyd. I said hi to me. He wished me Happy New Year a few days ago. Not Merry Christmas, that is. Merry Christmas. How can I get to, let me see. Return to studio. I hope I'm opening it right now. I want to show you, I think this one. So basically Lloyd said hi a few days ago, but you know, for him he's in Philippines. I don't know what time is it there, but for them they might be in 2026 already. But ID and Lloyd, for them, they have some sort of a feud. But yeah, the TV, I'm powering it with electricity. So let me do this. Let me go to currency and convert it to USA, that it shows the US dollar. You see. I'm not saying that I don't get. Sometimes I get on the other channel. I usually I can get some money from it, but on this one usually not that much. Where is it? I go to live stream, content, then I click on live. Then I show you like let me show you like, I think the live which I did had a lot of people. Like this one was 105. I think 105 was a lot. 110, yeah, like this one. Then I click here. Oh, you say that you just don't like less. Then I click on analytics. Then I click on revenue. Yeah, you see how much this is. This is 0.5 now. USD. I don't know if it's visible. Let me zoom in. Zoom. You see how it is. So basically this was a 5 hours live stream. So basically, like, what happened is, if you get a lot of people, then you could get a lot of money from it. But for me, I think, and I don't know why even I'm running ads on it. Usually there's some which I don't usually run ads, because it's not really like a lot. It's like 0.5. But for this channel, to be honest, it doesn't it doesn't do a lot. There's a time when I was doing it on Chris Webs, I used to get a lot of people. That way, if you run ads, you can get like, I think like maybe 100, sometimes 100 or more, if you have like a lot of people. But for this one, like, you see, even for this one, the one I was doing before about New Year, it was off. So because sometimes it doesn't do much, then not really because it does, but also because it depends on the number of people that you get. Let me show you like which one I have more views. I don't know, is this the right place? It depends on a lot of stuff, but basically sometimes you can get a lot if you have like a lot of views. Yeah, and also if you have a lot of people watching you from like your country, that one helps a lot. But for this one, it doesn't really do a lot. But sometimes I just switch it off on. Like, you see this month, it says, let me show you this analytic here. Audience revenue, here, then here, yeah. So this one, actually I've never like withdrawn money from it, because for you to withdraw money you need to have at least $70. But now, when it started earning, it was in August, $7. September $18, October $9, November $8, December $7. So yeah, when it is like this, so basically when you add up all this, it doesn't add up to 70. So when it gets to 70 is when I can be able to like withdraw. But this is for this channel. For the other one it's different. So yeah, for the other one it's very different story. But this one is like this. Draftman had shared the link. But you say that you just don't like class. Yeah, what do you think about what he talks about? Maybe someday, he told me that he was working on it, and he had reached out to some Chinese. They were building something for him. So I don't know if it will come to pass or not, but I know they were struggling with when it comes to how they can be able to increase voltage, current, but they are able to do voltage. So I don't know if they managed to do current or not. Then what else? Yeah. Then for Maxwell, Trautman said that maybe Maxwell can do it, but he's struggling in terms of lacking the right materials. I don't know if that's true or not. Scamchon is saying that good. Oh yeah, by the way, they might. That's what I want to do. But basically, I haven't also been doing a lot on it. It was I told you, Scamchon, about it. I haven't been doing a lot on it, but I'll be doing something serious on it, because I know the other one. Like for the other one, the highest amount I've ever gotten out of it was, I think there's a month that I got, is it 2,000 or 3,000? I think $3,000. Yeah, 4,000. I think I've ever gotten $4,000 a month on the other one. Basically, the other one, when I do like, yeah, the other one's just different. This one is different. This one, I think I get, for this one, if I see analytics, a lot of people watch it, I think are from India or something. But the other one usually has a lot of audience from the US, so it's a different thing. So that's what I realized. These places, if you get viewers, it's a bit tough. Nobody, let me see, audience, location. You see that they'll never boost current without voltage. That's how it works. So you remember, for them, they were saying that they want to, for this one even is getting US 18%. Start working serious on it. You remember them, how they are saying that they can do from, how do you call it, introduce voltage from a different battery. I introduce current from a different battery. They are calling it current injection. Current injection. Yeah. Current injection. You're saying that the other guy making the machines slow down, making videos. Which other guy you're talking about? Making videos when people call him a scam. Which other guy is that Scamchon? I think there's a lot of people. I think Stargate went away, yeah? Stargate went to bed. Although she went to take care of a client. And I sent you the link to the thermodynamics discussion with Neil. Yeah, I actually watched the link. I was saying that there's not enough. Yeah, I did watch the link and how he was explaining how it works and all that. And he was saying that it's not enough actually. Basically, he was saying that it's not enough. There's that link which Scamchon, which ID shared about it's Neil was explaining something about how microwaves work and radio frequencies and all that stuff, like things to do with the electromagnetic spectrum. And he was explaining how it's not enough to do such a thing. I think the thing about Maxwell, I don't know, But the thing about Maxwell is to death there are those who believe about him. I saw your comment a few days ago on a video about Maxwell. I actually saw it. I think I don't know if I replied or not, but I saw it. So basically, like, there's still a lot of such people again who also say that they're looking for Maxwell, they want to help him, they want to give him money, they want to do what, like, there are thousands of those who believe in him again. So it's like this sort of thing where for them they believe that Maxwell is being stopped by some big agency or big company that doesn't want him to come out. Stargate is saying that a new car battery for 40,000, that's a lot of money by the way. What do you think about Stargate's comment that she bought a battery for $400? I think that's expensive, man. It depends on the size, but being a car battery 400, that's a lot. Well, 400, that's a lot, but maybe for them they know more. Scamchan, does it cost really 400? Unless it depends with the brand or maybe the type of the battery. But wait a minute, here we buy new batteries and they never cost that much, usually around 150. It depends with the brand and also the capacity, but usually from 100, I think from 100 to around 200, but most of the batteries will be around 150, most brands, that is. And for you guys, I think it might be way cheaper because it is in your country, and like for us, we're importing. You think there's some battery cost more than no, a car battery. I did think that unless the battery came with some groceries for months. A gap. Wait, Scamchan. There's no way a car battery will cost that much, unless like just special type of tech, man. A car battery to cost 400, no way. Basically, the sizes of a car battery is almost the same. Maybe the tech. I want to try a hybrid battery between lithium iron phosphate. Maybe the technology. By OEM, you're saying that you're lost. Usually that one's the one which is required by the manufacturer, I think. Like, usually that is the one which the manufacturer, like, it's like buying, if your iPhone breaks the screen, then you just want to buy like from the manufacturer. But still, I don't think so, Scamchan, unless if it's like a high-end car. But if it's just a normal car, I doubt if 400 is way too much, because you guys, you are in your country, they manufacture batteries. So if your country where you're importing, for us we import batteries, but they never go beyond, I think you can, there are those which go beyond that price, but those ones are like the big batteries. But for the car battery, no way, 400. Maybe next time when you go to buy one, call ID. Next time when you go to buy one, call ID one. Tell ID to video call him, like when you're there, and you say they are saying this and that, so that they want. Anyways, in your country you do tips, so that's like you gave them tip for an extra battery. A tip. Usually tips are for the hotels. Trovman was saying something. I want to try a hybrid battery between lithium iron phosphate blade batteries at 12 volts and super capacitor bank at 12 volts. Like, does such a battery exist, or you want to build yours your own? Hybrid between lithium ion and phosphate. Does it really exist? Scamchen was saying that I'm going to be surprised. Let me read the comments from the phone. It's easy. Scamchen is saying that I'm going to be surprised. I doubt, man. I doubt. Unless if it is like from a manufacturer of a high-end car, like maybe the Lamborghini, as ID was talking about. But if it's just a normal company, there's no way it goes above that. No way. You're talking about a car battery, man. No, it goes above that. But she's saying that she's going to check, so maybe later check and see. And yeah, no way. If for us we import those stuffs and they're never that expensive. They're usually never that expensive. Like, I mean, they're expensive, but they never go. It's difficult to find one that goes above 200. Let me see this link which Store Manager should. You're saying that the ones. I doubt it. Let me Google this on Travman right now. Not Travman, Scamchen. How much does a Honda battery? How much does a battery from a battery car from Honda cost? Cost. So they're saying that the cost of a Honda car battery can vary based on several factors, including the model and the type of battery. Here are some general price ranges. The first one we have is from $200 all the way to $350 for battery parts at Honda dealerships, or $250 to $500. Oh, I see. So they're saying that it can be $250 to $500 if they install it for you. Then replacement prices range from $45 to $250 depending on power size and quality. Average replacement cost for models like the Honda Civic and Accord are around $199 to $200. Typical cost for standard 12-volt lead acid battery ranges from $150 to $300 including labor. Overall, you can spend to anywhere from $45 to $295 depending on various factors. So there's one where they're saying that, I mean, if they install it for you, like it can be $250 to $500 with installment. Maybe is it the same case for Star? Like, did they charge you the $400 including installation, $371 including installation, or it was just like they gave you the battery on your own, you go and do it on your own? But still, how difficult is installing a battery? Is it really worth, I mean, more than $100? But anyways, I don't know how they do stuff in a country, man. In a country, things are different, and money has like, is it a lot more value? Yeah. You can say that always cost more. Cool. I can get a new alternator for $400 plus $200 labor, or $200 for labor. Some battery in odd spots. I see. Maybe, and also because right now so Like that's 371. Is it for just buying or inclusive with labor? You're saying that labor is a bit beach. What does beach mean? I will Google. If it is with installation, maybe it makes sense. A large tree with small gray. No. That's not what you mean. Yeah, how much is the installation? I don't know. Because for us, but for us it's a different story. So for us, I know a battery is like, but yeah, it depends. And you're saying that 200 labor for installing an alternator, $200. Your batteries are not really hard to install, but also that's why, but you know for Stargate, maybe she had never done it before, because I know if you're doing something that you've never done before, then it can be like you even don't have maybe the right thing, like you don't know what to do, so it makes sense. But if it's 371 with installation, maybe it makes sense. But still, I think it's pricey. It's pricey. But a battery should cost around 200. But most, from what I've seen, they're saying that for Honda, if you're buying like OEM batteries, the ones from manufacturers, yeah, it's around, they depend on the type of car, but some begins from 199 to 250 battery alone. You say that you don't want to curse in. That's okay. I think everyone here is like you can curse, man. Everyone here is an old person. I mean, is a mature person. There are no under 18s here, so. You say that I've seen a car battery under the front passenger tire in the wheel. I've seen a car battery under the front passenger tire. What? Trevman, like, which car model is that one? Which car model is that one? Like, if it's under the front passenger tire, I've seen a car battery under the front passenger tire. Which car model is that one? You're saying that it was $45. $45 is okay. $45 by the thing for changing a battery. In your country, it's okay. In my country, if maybe you want someone to change for you a battery, you've bought a new battery, you want them to replace it for you for $45. To replace a battery for you, it might be maybe $2, I think. Yeah, even less than $2. You know, replacing a car battery, I think they can even do it for you for like after they've done service B or C for you, that one they can just do it for you for free. But that one I think is okay. So you want to cast because I did say another comment saying that Star is an independent woman but with man tendencies. She's bossy. So maybe were you bossy around them, then they were like, oh, you're bossy, let's teach you a lesson, man, let's charge you double the price. So it's like you paid 371 plus 45, that's 2, it's like 421. Was she boss around them, then they said, man, let's teach a lesson. I don't remember the car. I did saying that, yeah, 350. She said 371, so it's still a lot, man. He's saying that I don't remember what the car was, but my grandma owned one when I was younger. Oh, I don't know which. For most cars, I usually just see the battery. Like, I usually just see like replacing the battery is very easy. You say that you're parking and coming. Yeah, you can. Here for you, like, hey man, if someone from your side comes here, here you can live large with your money. That is, if you come with your money, you can live large. I think, yeah, the most like the rent that you guys pay that side, you can, like, with that rent here, you can live large, like you can afford some of the most expensive places and all that. That's for sure. But now the only downside, maybe, yeah, the only downside is you won't find stuff that you're used to where you come from. So yeah, that might be a downside. But the speed is doing that. Actual speed is doing that live stream in Africa, so you can watch it and see. For now, right now is in South Africa. So South Africa is like the most developed country in Africa. It's not like ours. Yeah, it has nice roads and a lot of stuff. Then maybe Botswana. Then we go to countries which have Arabs, like Morocco. Egypt, not really, but Morocco is nice. Maybe Tunisia, Algeria. But the countries with Arabs usually not recommended for someone like me to go there, especially. But for you, you're a little bit light skinned. But those countries, they usually still have, like, they practice some sort of slavery. So, and then, but they are much better. Then now is when you come to our countries, they are way worse. So, but again, a little bit better, but standard of living are low. You have to take off the front passenger tire. Like, I see Strawman, I don't know which vehicle is that, but that one is like that type of vehicle. I mean, that one is a lot of work to do all that. I know for most you just the wood. Is it called the wood that you just have to pop it up, then you change the battery very quick? So maybe Stargate Skies as well. How did they change your battery, Stargate? Were you there? Did you see, or you left the car and you went away? You say that they did charge you a lot of money because you're bossy. I think that's why they said, let's teach a lesson. They said, let's teach a lesson, and then they were like, but now you know. Will you ever go back? Like, will you ever go back next time? Is it a place that you usually go for repairs and all that? And also, is it a place that you usually go for repairs? Scamchen was saying that some battery not in odd spots. Which other car has a battery in such a way? I think, for me, I've never seen such a car. Although for us, it's different because usually most of the cars that come here from Japan, so for them they follow like the same standard, or unless you can get UK, Japan. So I know they follow the same standard, so you find the batteries to be the same place. That's why I've never seen a situation where you have to replace a tire, to take out the tire before you change the battery. But there are a few people who, especially those who have been to the US, who come with them. So yeah, this was straightforward. It wasn't that much. See that the battery was near the front window under the hood. That's quick to get to. I just spent for a nice seafood dinner with the missus. I think 200. It depends with where you went. It depends with where you went. It's just the 200 for nice seafood dinner with them. Where are you right now, baby? Are you enjoying the holiday? But $200, yeah, it looks like a lot of money. I think seafood, but it depends with where you went. usually places, I usually see nice looking places. I guess they charge for the rent of the place and all that, so they charge you a lot of money. But 200 is a lot. But for you it's not a lot because you said that you're loaded. But still, it looks like a lot of money. Seafood. I think seafood you can find it for it. I just Google image. Did you find it cost to be the boss identity? The battery was near the phone. Yeah, it cost to be the boss. Maybe next time next time you go to change a battery, just talk to them nicely, like, hey, I know it costs this much, but the good thing is once you change like it will take you for a number of years before it can like before you need to change it. Which place did you go for dinner? I checked it out on Google. Batteries at old places. Car battery at old places. Let me check. But most batteries as well, like just under the hood. Easy to take out, easy to replace. My light went out. Where is it? Google images. Let me check it. Where did you want to have dinner where they charge you that a lot of money? Are you still out? Sometimes maybe they know you, but maybe you need to go. Maybe one day you can try to experiment. One day go with the idea, or like a manly person. Then you go with them and you see if they will charge you expensive or not. Sometimes there's a person I saw was complaining about the same. It was some African Americans who I think moved to Ghana, and there was one of them was like a single. She's single I think, and she was complaining how they overcharge her stuff, and yeah, whenever she goes to do stuff, to buy anything. So maybe next time you can try to experiment with a man and to see they give you different treatment, or maybe they just know that you can pay the amount that they ask you and you never try to maybe negotiate or say that they say that they think I got a lot of drama in my life, which so it's like they know you. Like, how can one know you by just looking at you? Is it your hairstyle? Travelman, I'm not finding it. I'm trying to look for images of car batteries in odd places, or am I using the wrong browser? Let me switch to Chrome. Like, do you have maybe a different kind of hairstyle that betrays your art? I said that AGM batteries cost way more. She said that she got AGM batteries. I don't think that she said so. I believe the last I haven't shared that with you. There's a place that I went on 25th. Here is a place where they have geothermal stuff, like they get electricity from geothermal stuff. So I did go with there's a cousin of mine and his family. For them, they went to do swimming, and that place, like, it has a swimming pool where it is heated by the geothermal water, so the water is always like hot. You can jump in anytime and swim. So they went and had fun. Yeah, so there's a lot of places here with geothermal. By they produce, like, I think maybe 70% of our electricity is geothermal. That is what Trevman was talking about. And that place, so, but I went to the place, I don't know, I was stupid that day. I went and got this guy say that he was what, a tour guide. So the guy who said that he was a tour guide said that it's going to take me to these amazing places to see the sauna. He told me there is a place called sauna. So basically, natural sauna is like you go to a place where there's steam coming from the ground. It's very hot by day, but you enjoy, like, but it wasn't what I thought it was. I thought it was a place of going to sit and enjoy. And then from that, where did we go again? Yeah, they produce electricity. There's water coming from the ground. It's very hot. There's places that if you place an egg, it will boil. Yeah, if you place an egg in a sack, it will boil and you can eat it. Man, it's a cool place. So you're saying that AGM batteries cost that much? So the ones you go to AGM batteries, but still, Scamchan, I don't believe that it will cost that much. You know, we are talking about a car battery. I feel better. You feel better knowing that you are not scammed. Maybe let me try to play that video. Where do I have it? That video that we went to see that place. Yeah, that geothermal place. But there's a place that we went to, it was beautiful. Where is that? Which, and this, let me get it in a minute. Or you saying that they're the kings of car batteries, but still that's expensive. Like, I did think that the battery may have been overkill for what you needed, but it depends with, yeah, if it is, yeah, if I think now you feel okay that you're not scammed, so, which is better. It's nice. So I think for you, I think now those guys know that for you prefer the highest quality possible. So when you go there, they give you the highest quality possible. So they know you. You can say that there are people who know you, right? They know you, they know what you want, they know what you need. Cancel this. We'll see. Why did they delete those? I hope I did not delete them. Rotate, let me rotate this one. The thing is, I'm using a different app to play today, so the different app that I'm using I can't be able to play a video in it. I don't know even how to share a video in it. So this is the only way that I can do it. So like I was telling, what is the name of the guy? Travman. Yeah, was at a geothermal place. You see, like here there is some sort of white thing, that's steam coming from the ground, and here they produce like electricity. If you see like along the road, so there's a channel that I decided to be posting this kind of stuff on it. I think it is easier to just post on a different thing than here, where I was more interested in doing other stuff like energy stuff, but not scams. Yeah, 2025, 2026, we're not going to talk about scams anymore. So so this place, they produce electricity from steam. It's called geothermal. It's like the biggest company in Kenya which produces electricity, and the land is owned by the government, so it's a government whatever. So yeah, but also they have animals. They have a lot of animals in here, like wild animals. In fact, when we were coming in, we saw, I don't know if they appeared. We saw, you see these ones are giraffes. I don't know if you guys can see them by the, or should I, the issue is I can't zoom. I don't know if you guys see. Let me take the camera close. Sorry. You see this one? This is a giraffe. So they produce the electricity, but it's also like how do you call it, a park, a national park. So here you have those places, more like what you guys have called zoos. So instead of a zoo, you have a national park where it's like way bigger, maybe several times bigger than a zoo, so you can easily go in and drive. But now here the geothermal is very closer because of active volcano and stuff, so they produce electricity. So there's a lot of wild animals, like these ones I was showing you, the giraffes. Yeah, so we went to, there's guys who this thing, please stop disturbing me. These guys who we came with, they are going to swim here because the water, again, like they have this swimming pool where the water is like very warm. So this, I brought it because Travman was talking about the geothermal. Yeah, so like all this, you see the pipes, they harvest the steam, then they take the steam to where they have the rigs, and that's where they produce electricity. So like here in this park, they have I think 2 or 3 rigs. They have 2 or 3 places where they produce electricity. I think they appear in somewhere, but now you have places where steam comes from the ground this way, so they call them like natural whatever. You can go and sit there and enjoy, but the steam is too warm, too hot sometimes, but it feels nice on your skin. An ad, if an ad pops up, just skip it. Yeah, so like this is how it looks like. This place by the way looks amazing though. Yeah, you see how it looks like. It looks amazing, though my guide did not take us that far. He did not want us to. So basically it's like a river again, but it doesn't have a lot of water. It only floods during rainy season. What we were told is it used to be part of a lake back in the days. This is part of the Rift Valley. Like it used to be a big lake back in the days, but it dried up or something. So nowadays, just as is season, or whenever it rains a lot is when water can come all the way to here. But right now it's just like this, so you just walk in it. So basically this water which is flowing, it's warm, it's type of water that you can't even shower because it's too hot. Like you can't use it to put it on your skin because it's way too hot. Like I think somewhere here there's a place where we are feeling it and it is way too hot. Strawman say that he's over shoveling. So when we got here, they forced us to wear like this one. They say that the Maasai people here wear this. This is the land of the Maasai, so you wear like the Maasai people. I don't know if you guys know the Maasai people. It's like Maasai Russell, yeah. There's a spring in your country called Maasai Russell. Scamchen is saying that right now the German that they have snow, but there's this place where you touch the water, it's very hot because it's just coming from the ground. This water here that's flowing here, it's like very hot. You can't even shower, you can't even pour it on your skin, like too hot, too hot, too hot. So yeah, so this place like steam, there's a lot of steam. What you guys are talking about, what Strawman was talking about, geothermal. So electricity, they use it to generate electricity. It's a nice place though. And then these are now the Maasai people, so they sell this stuff. They want you to buy. So for me, I was negotiating a lot, like, and you know, they want to sell you the price of what they sell to tourists. Yes, and for me, I'm a local. I'm saying no, I don't want the price of tourists. I want the price of locals. So, but it's a nice place. You think that you guys don't have snow? Even Stargate has snow. Where are you located, Scamchen? Like for you, where are you located where you don't have snow? I know, like I've seen a lot of people saying that they have snow where they are. So Strawman, like here now, this is where they have they produce, like here, this is where they produce electricity. I think they produce, I don't know how many megawatts they do with one of these, but there are several. So yeah, there's several of these. The only thing is they can't allow you to go there now. Like they have to do a lot of stuff. What is it called? You have to go to do their, I mean, you have to have a reason to go there. Then they'll need to do for you something called, but some sort of safety training first before you're allowed to go there. But I know they produce several megawatts here. But there's a number of these ones. They're called, there's a name they call them. I don't know rigs or what. Yeah, but there are several of these. Then for engineers, I know an engineer to work here. If for them they are paid well, they only work for 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks. 2 weeks you work, 2 weeks you go off. 2 weeks you come, 2 weeks you go off, and they are paid. Usually they are paid around base. They paid around I think 3,000. I think 3,000. I'm struggling with conversion, but it should be around 3,000. Then when you add on some, now the extras money that comes on top, like overtime and whatever, it goes way more. But yeah, I think basic around 3,000, or should be 3,000 or 3,500. I don't know. I was just trying to show Scamchen. After they use this stuff. So let me find this one. ID is asking whether I'm going to prove. ID is asking that whether I'm going to do an interview. You're talking about what interview? The interview with the guy from the UK. You say that you're going to move where Scamchen is. Scamchen, where are you by there? You say that you will have worked out the 60% deal. When it comes to the batteries, 60% deal. I did in regards to that. I think you're talking about the guy that we did, Colin from Ireland. Yeah. So basically, Colin is a friend of Lloyd, and he reached out, and we're talking about with him. Then he was asking me if I've tried to experiment on stuff like what Lloyd is doing. Then I told him that I'm going to give it a try this year. So basically, there's some things that you think about and you see them and you're like, this one basically doesn't work, right? And you don't have to struggle a lot with it. But for that one, for me, I've been waiting to see if Lloyd can be able to prove it on his side in regards to current, because you see they usually get 0.00 whatever in terms of current, and I've been waiting for him. So last time we spoke, he said that he was working on it in regards to injection of current. So I don't know how far he's with it. Maybe I'll try to ask him tomorrow, I don't know. But of course we'll talk more about them. Yeah, such conversations. So, and anytime that interview we're doing was for his channel, by the way, for his not channel, his Rumble channel. So it's just that I said, okay, I can, because we already done it, let me post it. You're saying that I dropped it, but you know there's a scam, and that's the most important part. Stock up Philip, but engine loss. You say that the most important part is not that there's a scam, huh? But for me, I don't scam people. I don't think that I've ever scammed someone. I think maybe the only bad thing I did was I think I promoted a lot of stuff that Lloyd was talking about, and what else? Maxwell as well. But I don't do scams. You're saying that I dropped the link. The problem is what I said. I think I don't know who I told this to. I'm using a different app today. It's just on phone. So I don't know how to invite people on it. It has an option. No. This share stream link. Like there's this app. I don't know if it's visible. So basically it's not the app that I usually use unless I start a different stream. So this app, it is the only thing it shows me that, let me Google how to add people stream using, it's called GoPro Quick. So I there's a time I saved some money and I got a camera called GoPro. So GoPro, it comes with an app called Quick App. So basically I usually use it when I don't want to live stream on my laptop. So I use it, and also when I'm using mobile data, it is easier. So I usually use it from time to time, but I don't know how to share a link with it. I usually so basically what I'm saying is I don't know how to share a link in this, unless if I just start another. Do you guys want maybe I start a new a new live stream? Unless if I start a new live stream, because for this one it's very good actually. It shares up to high quality and it doesn't have issues, but there's nothing I can do on it, like click on, like I usually click on comments and stuff. So unless I start a new live stream, but I'm trying to see here if there's a way that adding people to your stream require you to have your account verified, a number of subscribers before you can stream from a mobile device. Once you live, you can share the link. People can only, there's no way I think I can be able to unless I start from the app. If you're willing, unless I start from the other app. GoPro live streaming, how to guide. This one I don't see. How to share your content, how to use GoPro quick. What? You cannot directly add people to a stream within the GoPro app itself, as the app is primarily a tool to initiate and manage the stream's connection to external platforms. To share a live stream, you must use the audience controls or sharing feature, the streaming platform you are using, e.g. Facebook. Yeah, let me see if there's a way that I can check it from YouTube and see before I do anything. Is there a way I can share it? I don't know. There should be a way that you can invite someone. Traveman, are you still around, or you already gone to bed? Gone to bed. Analytics, stream settings, stream health, invite, pop-up chat, reaction timestamps, participants, community. You say that you're using mobile data. Oh, you're also using mobile data. You're not watching on your big screen. Pop out. I'm trying to still see if there's a way that I can do it. I'm trying to see if there's a way that I can. But I think with this app, there's no way. Like, the only way I can be able to do it, ambient mode, loop video, to do sleep timer. The only way I can be able to do it is if I just start a different live stream. Let me see if I can. The only problem now, I need to connect the camera to the laptop. I'll need a microphone. I doubt if my microphones are charged. What else will I need? These are the microphone has a lot of interference. Let me see ID. The only thing is I need a microphone, and it doesn't work the other way. When I do it, it doesn't work with this microphone that I'm using. Now I have this strange microphone, but I don't know where I forgot. Oh, I'm still visible. I thought I'd gone away. I'm on mobile data, so I see Traveman, Asta, and Scamchan. They are talking about batteries or what? This plus, what does it do? Start a Q&A, start up all members only stream. No. That's not what I need. Idea I'm trying to see. Only problem, I don't know where my other tiny microphones are. The ones which usually run out of charge pretty quick. You show the links now. There's another one that I'm using. I don't know if it will. I think it will reach where I am. Hello. Let me see. But now it will. Let me see. So uh so I think I don't know if the stream will end or not. I think let me schedule the other one first before I end this one, so that I can share the link. If I want to let me schedule the other stream right now. First of all, I want to check the other stream that I can be able to share a link in case you want to say something. So let me do so. Oh, let me schedule it first before I end this one. Which channel is it? Okay. Yeah, so that when I switch, it will be quicker. Then you can just switch. For this one, I usually use it for easy but for easy stuff when I just want to. But it's not really for inviting people. For this one, that is when I use the app for the camera. It's good outdoors because I was usually planning. I usually do those outdoors whatever. I want to do one tomorrow. We're going to hike. There's a place we went to hike last time. I think Scamchan is the one who saw it. So my cousin said that he wants us to go back to Mouru. I don't know if he'll turn up or not. But in case it does, why am I not able to see the chat? But in case it does, he wanted to go and live stream that one tomorrow. The only problem is the time that I usually live stream such things. It is usually maybe very late at night for you guys. You're sleeping. Drumman is saying that you just go down shoveling the end of the driving. Wow. So like you told me, Drumman, you have to shovel you shovel twice a day. Go live schedule. You shovel twice a day. Schedule. Reuse settings. Reuse settings for which one? Free energy lies. You shovel you have to shovel twice every day, or how does it go? Reuse settings. Yeah. Let me just say free energy life of 2026. I'll just leave it as it is to do this quicker. On everything on public here. Do it. I schedule it at 2:55. You're saying that it's 5:55 p.m. where you are? 5:55. Yeah, it is 5:55 p.m. Yeah, it is 2:55 a.m. It's very late at night. It's a.m. 2:55 a.m. So 10. I want to schedule it to be. Wait, I'm confusing AM and PM. 02:45. So I'm putting it at 0. I'm putting it like 15 minutes ahead, but I'm going to start it earlier because I now have to set up some stuff. I'm going to start it just immediately. Then I open this other app. Yours is 5. Hey, your time is gone. You're just remaining with a few hours, Traveman. I know for Scamchan, for him maybe it's still 4. Then who else? Still 4. I say with your time it depends with where someone is, because of because of what, because of the region. Zero byte create new, because of the, like, is it time whatever to show. So I'm trying to create a new live stream with the app, but now my camera is connect to existing. Yes, it's save. So I'm wait, why are you saying fail, please? This one just said fail. Yeah, I'm trying to connect the other one so that I can be able to share the invite link. Yeah, because this one I know I can't do that. Basically this one is easy when I'm walking outside. Connect, but it's failing to connect. What? Connecting. Are you the only one who is around, Ravman? The other people are gone, what? I don't know, it's saying that it's failing. Yeah, but it says that 7, but you're the only one. I see you're the only one who's for them. I don't know where they are, but it's okay. Let me switch. I'm starting the other live stream in right now. I think it will end this one automatically, so I'm starting it right now. Then I want to share the link so that in case it wants to come on, it will be easier. But I think it will kill this one automatically because there's no way. I think there's no way they can be able to work like the two of them watching at the same time. I doubt. In fact, I have to end this one before I start the other one. So let me end this one because it's refusing to work in the other one. So in about a minute or so, I'm gonna be live again. So don't go away. Let me end it.